Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sam, and over here on this channel we do bookish things and just normal girl things, honestly, on this here channel. I just wanted to start off a little vlog because I noticed that my vlogs be getting the most views, so I was just like, I like vlogging. I just like picking up the camera and doing whatever. So that's what I'm gonna do. There's no rhyme or reason to this video. It's gonna be kind of probably like a spend a few days with me type of vibe. And I'm just gonna chat about what I'm reading. So I started reading as like a fun little refresher palette cleanser because I'm still reading the Reformatory. I have like 200 pages or so left on that one, and I'm going to finish it. I swear I'm going to finish it. I just need to be in the mind space to take on all the terror and horror that comes with that story, okay? But as my palette cleanser, I started Capadonna. I knew it was gonna be good because I read the Capone series and I loved the Capone series. Capadonna is Capone's twin brother who was locked up in prison. He just got out, and now this is like his romance love story. And I just love the drama. Like Jackwell J, if they ever give her the opportunity to turn these books into TV series, I will be sacked quickly, immediately, expeditiously, because so good, so good. And I'm already like 50%. Let me see 57% into this book, and I started it on like Saturday. Today is like Wednesday. Eating it up. Love it, and I live. So yeah, that's my bookish update. I'll come back when I'm doing something cozy or said bookish. Right now I have to lock in to work, so I'll see you guys in the next clip. Hey y'all, I'm off work. Thank you, Jesus. Shackles are free. I'm free from corporate America for now. But anywho, I'm making me some tacos, these frozen tacos. I'm making them in my air fryer right now. And then I'm gonna go read some more Capadonna for a little bit. That's the plans as of right now. I know today, for the rest of the day, I need to stay awake because yesterday I took a nap right after work, and then it just made me sleepy for the rest of the day. So I am going to be staying up. I need to get things done. Your girl is pregnant. I am 16 weeks and like 6 days. We can round that up to 17 weeks, hun. I need to do some shopping. I need to add some things to our registry. I need to prepare, right? So after I read a little bit and eat these tacos, we are hopping on that Amazon registry, and we are going to be adding items like there's no tomorrow, because I'm out of breath. According to the app, I only have 11% of it done. I need a cool 60-70. Like I said, time is going by quickly. So that's the vibes right now. I'm about to get these tacos out the air fryer, take my dog outside, go read a little bit, and then do some things on the registry. Sounds like a plan? Sounds like a plan. Hey, I think in the last clip y'all probably saw my Chipotle bowl Yes, I did eat those tacos. Yes, I did read a little bit. And then, oh yeah, I worked on our baby registry, added so many more items because there wasn't that much on there to begin with. So I was able to add so much more. Sorry, you guys. I don't know why, but I just got out of breath. Anyhow, moving on. And then after that, yeah, we went to Chipotle. I ate my Chipotle bowl. And then after I ate Chipotle, I was playing on PC with my boyfriend. We were playing the game Peak. We did not get past the second mountain. We died on the second mountain. Our total gameplay time was like 45 minutes. So we said we will table this and try it again tomorrow. We are going to try to get to that third mountain. But yeah, we played Peak and that game was fun. But I'm not used to playing on a keyboard. I'm really not. So that was where I was struggling. But I am determined to learn how to play better on keyboard so that I can keep up with him. He was guiding me the entire time, but I'm going to be a better player. I swear it. But now it's like, oh my god, y'all. I don't know why, but I keep running out of breath and all I'm doing is laying here. Oh, I'm getting big. Anyways, it's like 10 p.m. and now I'm gonna keep reading Capadonna. And I don't know if y'all have even heard of this or if y'all are into it, but like, this is so good. When I tell you I'm like 70% into the book, I'm 70% into the book, babes. I kind of want to give a synopsis of what the story is about because it's technically not going to be a spoiler. It shouldn't. If you haven't read Capone, if I tell you what Capadonna is about, let's just read the synopsis. It says, Alea. After my Yaya passed away, I didn't have anyone that cared for me. I mean, not even a month after Yaya was in the ground. He sat me down in the living room and sold me to a 30-year-old man. I was 16, and my big brother, the man that was supposed to protect me, sold me off like cattle on a farm. My entire life has been to please Zane. I'm his fourth wife and the youngest wife. Nobody has ever protected or cared for me. I was tossed the cards that life handed and had to make do with them. That is until Capadonna Delgado and I crossed paths. Capadonna. All it took was for me to see her one time in that visitation room to know that I needed her. Alea. Her name literally means joy and happiness, and I didn't see anything of the sort in her eyes when she stared into my eyes that day. As Allah would have it, our paths were meant to cross on the outside, and they did. I'm a protector, a provider, and a man, and I don't think Alea has ever had that in her life. I don't care what I have to do or who I have to see to make her mine. She went years without knowing what protection and true love felt like, and I'm stepping up to make sure she doesn't go another day not knowing how I feel or how I'm coming behind her. If I say she's mine, and I've never been afraid to shed blood to prove it. So, yeah. Mafia romance, he loves her down, kind of insta-lovey, but don't care. I'm here for the drama. Another thing that I really enjoy about these books so far is that you get multiple POVs. Like we have Alea's POV, we have Capadonna's POV, we have Chubbs. It's a character, Capadonna's son's POV. We got Capadonna's baby mama's POV. Like you are seeing every perspective from each character, and I just love that in a book because you can just see. I feel like you get a full circle picture of what the story is supposed to be like. And it just feels like I'm watching a TV show. Like a crazy episode of Power, you know? So I'm just enjoying it. I'm enjoying it so much. I am 65% into this book, babes. And yeah, I'm about to continue reading it. And I will update you guys when I have some more updates. Hey, I'm so sorry if you guys hear the air right now. That's because I'm in my car and it's hot. It's hot. I read more of Capadonna last night. It is way more insta-lovey than the Capone series, but I'm not complaining because I'm still enjoying myself. I was going to sit here while I eat my lunch. I got Taco Bell for lunch. And let me just tell you how I just ended up paying $16 at that Taco Bell because I got me a chicken quesadilla meal with a soft shell taco supreme, and then I added on another soft shell taco supreme. Let me just say this, Taco Bell, even McDonald's, everywhere is just getting so high. They are not that fire to be that high in price. But I love Taco Bell. It's like old, reliable, old faithful. I used to work at a Taco Bell, child. But let me just say this. Being pregnant in this economy is not for the weak. Because I spent $16 at Taco Bell. And I'm about to eat all of this and probably still be hungry. Anywho, I just wanted to give you guys a little update on where I was at. I wanted to just check in, chat with you guys. I hope you guys are having a lovely day. Like I said, I'm on my lunch break. I'm about to kill this Taco Bell and read a little bit. I think I'm at like 80% in that book. I'm probably going to finish it before I even finish the Reformatory. Look, I'm going to get to the Reformatory, but babes, there's a lot to unpack in that story. So give me some freaking grace. I will finish it though. I think I'm going to try to make it a point to finish it this weekend. Deadass. I might actually even finish it in this video. So look forward to that. Potentially. But for now, I'm going to finish up my lunch and read some more of Capodanno. Hey y'all, it is the next day, currently at work. Okay, if you see me in the sweater, I'm more likely sitting at my desk working. Anyways, past the point, yesterday went to Barnes & Noble, and I never showed you guys what books I got, so here's a little book haul, okay? Okay, let's tune in. The first book that I got is by Frederick Bachman, Anxious People. I recently saw somebody talk about this story on their YouTube channel, and the way they described it, I was like, oh my god, that sounds insane. It sounds intriguing, and I've never read anything by Frederick Bachman before. I know that he's the author of something called Beartown, and there's this other book, new book that I see, My Friends, floating around that people are really into and they enjoy, so I figured I will pick up one of his stories and see how I like it. So I'll just read the synopsis of the story because I don't really know what it's about. So here we go. It says, looking at real estate isn't usually a life or death situation, but an apartment open house becomes just that when a failed bank robber bursts in and takes a group of 8 strangers hostage. Each of them carries a lifetime of grievance, hurts, secrets, and passions that are ready to boil over. None of them is entirely who they appear to be. In short, they are the worst group of hostages in the world. But as the minutes tick by, they begin to suspect that the criminal mastermind holding them hostage might be more in need of rescuing than they are. As the authorities and the media surround the premises, these reluctant allies will reveal surprising truths about themselves and set in motion a chain of events so unexpected that even they can hardly explain what happens next. Anxious People is an ingeniously constructed story about the enduring power of friendship, forgiveness, and hope, the things that save us even in the most anxious of times. So this sounds interesting to me. When I saw somebody talking about it, reading about it, or reading it on their channel, they talked about how good it was, and I was like, well, that's all it takes for me to add something to my GoodReads. So I saw this at the store, and I was like, I'm gonna go after her. I'm gonna get her. So that is Anxious People. Sorry, I'm just looking at what the heck my dog is doing back there. She's acting freaking crazy, if I'm being honest with you. The next book that I got is Yellow Wife by Sadiqa Johnson. There is a booktuber on here that I watch. I can't think of her name right now. I think her name is called Kayla. And she talks about a lot of historical fiction books, specifically Black historical fiction books. And I have gotten so many book recommendations and suggestions from her on that channel. So I saw this yesterday. I was like, ooh, I want to get this. So it's not very big, and it's a book by a Black author, if you couldn't tell. But I will also read the synopsis of this. Born on a plantation in Charles City, Virginia, Phoebe Dolores Brown has lived a sheltered life, shielded by her mother's position as the estate's medicine woman and cherished by the master's sister. She's set apart from the others on the plantation, belonging to neither world. She'd been promised freedom on her 18th birthday, but instead of the idyllic life she imagined with her true love, Essex Henry, Phoebe is forced to leave the only home she has ever known. She unexpectedly finds herself thrust into the bowels of slavery at the infamous Devil's Half Acre, a jail in Richmond, Virginia, where the enslaved are broken, tortured, and sold every day. There, Phoebe is exposed not just to her jailer's cruelty, but also to his contradictions. To survive, Phoebe will have to outwit him, even if it means making the ultimate sacrifice. Well, this honestly sounds devastating, if I'm being honest. Of course, this is just going to be a very hard time for this lady. Having to go to prison, being sold back into slavery? What? I already know this is going to put me through it, but I thought that it would be a really good and educational story. So I'm looking forward to reading this book and getting into it. So yes, these are the two books that I ended up getting on my Barnes & Noble trip. If you've read either of these books, please let me know how you liked them. Did you enjoy them? Or if you're looking forward to reading either of these books, let me know. Let's talk about them. Let's just talk about them, okay? So yeah, I just wanted to check in and update you guys on that. I don't know where else this vlog is going, but I'm sure there's going to be more clips, so I hope you're enjoying. And just keep watching along. Hello, friends. It has been some days since the last clip. Well, it's Sunday. That probably last clip was on Friday, potentially. Anywho's, I need to wrap up this vlog. This vlog is just chaotic all over the place, and yeah. Anywho, I decided that, you know what? I hope I'm not doing too much by saying that this vlog is now going to end when this book is done. Because I only have like 200 pages left, so it shouldn't be crazy. I have like 100, maybe a little less than 200 pages left. It is currently about to be 12:20. I do have to leave the house at 3 p.m. So I think that I should just try to finish this book before I have to leave out the house. I don't know if that's possible, but I'm not moving from this here spot until the Reformatory is done. I'm at the end, so it's gonna be. I'm sure the ending is going to be devastating. We just need to get through this. I've been reading this book for a month. It's not a bad book. It's just a heavy book. So you know how that goes. It's just taking a little bit longer to finish than I had anticipated. So I just want to be done with this book and give my final thoughts on the story. So I'm just going to sit here and read for the last part of this vlog, and hopefully I'll have a wrap up by the end of it for you so that you can just hear my thoughts on the story. So I am about to crack this open. I've got my water. I've got my snack. What else do I need? What else do I need? I just need my eyes to read the book. Okay? Okay. So that's what we're about to do. So let's just get into it. All right, boys and girls, I finally finished the Reformatory. Um, I'm just glad to know that there was light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, because this one was a hard one to read, a hard one to get through for sure. I questioned every single character besides Gloria and Robbie Stevens. If you don't know what this is about a boy named Robbie Stevens who he's walking one day with his sister to school, and this white boy comes up to his sister and is trying to talk to her and touch her in real bad ways. And he's like, So Robbie kicks him. He kicks him, and then he ends up getting in trouble and getting sent to this reformatory school. This reformatory school is terrible. They treat these boys horribly. They make them do crazy things. And then Robbie also sees these haints, these ghosts around at the school as well. So it's really, really, really creepy. So this is a story about Robbie trying to get out of this reformatory school, as well as Gloria trying to get Robbie, her brother, out of the school as well. Just know you're going to be dragged through the mud, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. This did not end how I thought it would end, in a positive way, and I really appreciate that. I was tabbing this story as I went along, as you can tell. Took a few tabs there. But this book was pretty thick, baby. This was like 560 pages. It took me about a month to finish this book. But I did like it, if you want to say that. I believe this is categorized as a historical fiction, historical horror fiction story. But it was really, really good. I enjoyed it in the best way one could enjoy something like this. Really hefty story. But I am glad to say that I'm finally done with it because, like I said, this book took me like a month to read. Now I can move on to something else as my main read. I don't know what that's going to be yet. I kind of want to read Babel, but I also want to read something a little less thick. So that I want to read something a little shorter, but I don't know. We'll see. So I guess I'll just wrap up this vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you look forward to more videos from me in the future. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. If you've read The Reformatory or want to read The Reformatory, let me know how you liked it, or let me know what makes you interested to read it. Yeah, so I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I will see you all in the next video.